Right, exciting times. Very exciting. You know that I'm excited by new miniatures that have come from a company that I've never dealt with before. This is double exciting because it's a brand new company, or a company that's brand new into making ancient miniatures anyway. And they're focusing very much on the Greco-Persian Wars, which is exactly what I need this year, 2024, to help with my Persian satrapies program. So this is WiP Miniatures based in the UK. Dave and Dan Toon are the guys behind this, father and son, and they've been kind enough to send me some guys to have a look at, and I'm going to paint them up as usual and give you a good impression of them. So thus far they've just produced a whole lot of Greek miniatures, hoplites, skirmishers, and a commander, which are available on their website, and obviously leave the link below so you can get a look at them. 28mm white metal solid little dudes just arrived here. They've been up on the website, available for only a couple of weeks, so they're hot off the press, and their plan is to bring out some Persian, Achaemenid Persian troops through the year, which is great for me, and with a bit of luck they might do some of the more kind of obscure satrapy forces of the Achaemenid Persians as well, which would be quite fantastic. Anyway, let's get a look. So I'll do my usual, give you a look at them all. We'll get a few size comparisons, and I'll run off and start painting rapidly and bring you back for some views later. I might also do a kind of a Hoplite fashion parade, I reckon, at the end with you know, representative samples of all my hoplites, just to get an idea on the scale. So let's sort them out a bit here. So they have the commanders, the hoplites, and the skirmishers so far. So, and then, as you see, a whole lot of different shields, some really nice embossed ones, and some plain ones, and some skirmisher sort of shields as well. Sort them out. So we've got 5 hoplites, including the command figure, and 3. Hang on, I need another hoplite. So we've got 5 hoplites plus a commander, 6, and then 3 skirmishers, I think it is. So an archer and 2 skirmishers. That looks right. Yep. Good. Let's get a closer look. I'll just push them up a bit so we can see what we're dealing with here. So let's go to the commander first. So he is awesome. They have very minimal flashing or cleanup requirements. In fact, I don't think he's got any. Can't see without great magnification any mold lines around, so they're going to be very quick to get into painting. They don't come with spears, which I used to think was annoying with metal figures, but I'm coming around to feeling like actually it's a better option, because the metal spears you often get soft metal ones are always bent and a bit of a pain. So I just tend to prefer the broomstick spears, which cost you almost nothing, and less dangerous, and and easy to make, and very straight. So that's probably what I'll use for these guys. It's a nice classic Corinthian helmet, bell cuirass, good one. Another one there. Oh, there's a little bit of flashing I'll see there, just on the bottom of the sword, but yeah, very easy to get off. Same on the back of his leg. Yeah, they're great. They're not sort of uncluttered. I don't want to say simple because that has negative connotations, but they are very clean and uncluttered, giving you plenty of options to paint them simply, or you can add, you know, ornate features. Might do a few checkerboard sort of patterns on some of these helmets. They're elegant, is the word. They remind me a little bit of the Vendel Thistle and Rose sort of style. I've got a few of those guys hanging around. I'm just going to compare them scale-wise in a moment. fairly kind of simple chunky hands, which is okay. Not much drilling required to get a spear in fact. I don't know if you need to do any drilling at all, which is nice. It's often a problem with metal figures. They often have a whole lot of metal flashing in their hands, but these guys are nicely cast, so I don't think that's an issue. So that's cool. Excellent hoplites. Let's see about these skirmishers. So they have, it's about 32 or so different hoplites, and I'll show you a picture at the end that shows all the ones available, and they have some good deals. So if you buy lots of duplicates, like 5 of the same one, you get a discount, and if you buy 10 of the same one, you get a further discount. So it drops the price to be quite affordable. The skirmishers, pretty sort of simple, or not simple, let's say uncluttered guys. So just a tunic, otherwise bare chested and legged. Looks nice. And there's a couple of different skirmisher shields there. That's a good little buckler shield. Very nice. So that's him. This fella also, he's got a spear in his left hand, which has been rather bent in transit, but there we go. Back to normal, no problems. Yeah, he looks good. And again, nice big open hand, no rubbish in there needing cleaning off. And he's got a little mould line there, so it's going to need a tiny bit of filing, but yeah, it's going to be like a couple of seconds to get him ready for action. And same with the archer. Funny tiny little bows they have. I don't know whether it's historically accurate, but anyway. He's just loosed his arrow. Oh, he's got a nice quiver on the back there too. So again, really kind of elegantly done and minimal flashings and not cluttered in any way, shape or form. So they're cool. Let's get a quick look at a few size comparisons. So let's bring out the commander versus a commander. So this is a foundry one on the right, and you can see the scale is almost identical. They will work perfectly in the same unit, foundry and WiP. No issues. Aventine next, same, absolutely perfect match for Aventine. So it's great to be able to mix different manufacturers, I reckon, just get even more diversity in your units. So that's ideal. And then the Vendel, Thistle and Rose, I'm running out of Greeks from them at the moment. I'm getting some more soon, and again they are pretty much perfect fit. He's got a bigger helmet on, so he looks a bit tall, but no, if you look at their foot to eye level, I'd say that's perfect again. So they're great. I love the scale, absolutely right for the other excellent metal miniatures in this sort of Greco-Persian range. So yeah, working well with the others. I am excited to get some of these primed up and ready. I'm going to show you, step you through the paces as I prime them and get painting, and I'll show you the fashion parade of Greek hoplites at the end of the video. So I'll be back as soon as I can. See ya. Here we have the first 2 skirmishes I've done. There's one more yet to be completed. I'll pop him up there. I've been working on these guys for a few days now, and I've got to say, an absolute pleasure to paint them. They are superb. They are more detailed than they appear on the website. The website, I don't know, often the photos just don't quite do justice to these figures, I find. but they do have the nice subtle rolls in their cloaks, and some of the hoplites have quite well-defined muscled cuirass. So yeah, they're better than they look and better than I expected. So I am very impressed with them. They're beautiful, and the face, quite cool, nice hairstyle with the hair sort of combed across the forehead there. Just great. I'll get these skirmishers off and let's check out some of the hoplites, because they are fantastic as well. One thing I don't think I mentioned earlier is that you can actually, or you do buy individuals, so you can buy however many you want of any one figure, and so if you buy 5 you get a discount, you buy 10 you get a further discount, but it just means you can get exactly the right number that you want and exactly the right sort of poses, and there's a large range of options, and they bring out more, so there's going to be certainly some Greek cavalry and possibly other Greek infantry, and there's going to be obviously the large array of Persians all coming this year. Had to do one Spartan at least. He is a beauty. There's 2 different sorts of Spartan shields. So all the embossed shields are brilliant. They make it very easy to paint them up and make them look good, with one exception, which is this Gorgon face. I think mine was the one I got a little bit malformed, because you really could hardly see the face amongst all the hair and snakes. So that was a bit of a fail, but all the other ones were fantastic. I'll show you, speaking of really good embossed shields, there's the Theban Hammer of Heracles, awesome. And then the plain one I've done with their shield transfer, and I haven't got a guy for that yet, but yeah, it's a straight flat-faced shield, which gives you infinite options. So the Spartan and the second Spartan shield, to get his arch enemy, the Athenian up. So again, beautifully embossed, our symbol of Athens. I decided to do him a little bit differently. That flask didn't come with this kit, but I just thought we'd put him there, ready to give a libation to the gods, to get positive favour in the battle ahead. Yeah, he's nice. So he's got, what's he got? The muscle cuirass. And then I've done a couple of guys as Corinthians. So the Corinthian commander in the Greco-Persian Wars was a notoriously kind of prickly character, always trying to withdraw his forces and hide back in Corinth and build a wall across the isthmus and leave the Athenians and the Plataeans and all the northern Boeotians to their fate, really. Seemed very well focused on his own polis, didn't care much about the concept of Greek unity. Adeimantus was his name, so I've decided that's him. This guy is his personal bodyguard. There's some rumour even that he might have been paid off by the Persians to deliberately kind of sabotage the alliance, but pure speculation. Anyway, beautiful figure. Painted him quite colourfully, as you see. Spent a little bit of time doing the checkerboard pattern on the top of his helmet, and then his mate's a little bit simpler, but yeah, nice. Again, embossed Pegasus, symbol of Corinth there. So I love these figures, they are awesome. I'm very excited about the upcoming Persian ones and any other Greeks that they put out. I've had a good look at their website, gone through, and as I say, there's a heap of other hoplites. I'm definitely going to get some more at some stage, and the website's great too. It's quite sort of straightforward and easy to use, simple, and doesn't stuff you around. I like the fact it gives you the postage costs straight away. A lot of websites you sort of put all the postage in there. When you live somewhere far away as I do, you find a nasty surprise once you get to the postage how much it's going to cost you, but here it's very transparent and straight from the beginning, so that's great. They've also put out some 10mm figures if you want to make your eyes bleed and try to paint them, feel free. And WiP, that's work in progress, that stands for, by the way. They also do a whole lot of rule sets for the ancient eras. I think sort of Reconquista in Spain seems to be one of their focuses, and the Norman conquest. Anyway, out of my range, but they look really interesting. So have a look at their website, as I put a link below. And at this point, what am I going to do? I'm going to go and do the fashion parade. I think we'll get some Greek hoplites of various different manufacturers up, and I'll just probably do a still of that, and then I'll go into some of the photos of these guys on campaign. So I hope you like them, and as I say, I highly recommend them. And it's a new company, so it could use all the support. Well, it deserves all the support it can get because they're great. All right, over and out.